now will be rebroadcasted to your channel. If you are doing that, just kind of like test it out, you of course can delete the stream afterwards. If you choose to keep it, then we will review a few people that paired with us today, and you will get a prize from Restream. It's going to be Restream Professional Plan with all of our professional features for 1 month free of charge. So there's a little incentive to do it and to be brave today. And while you guys are going through the process by either scanning this QR code or clicking the links and pairing, so you could experience this as guests of your future paired streams, we are going to cover what's new in pairs. So what changed between the original 2021 pairs and pairs 2.0? Take it away.
All right, a lot of things, to be honest. So the first and foremost, and we've mentioned that on a couple of occasions, pair channels are now very real time. So there's no more like a specific window within which you need to connect the channels. You can do that at any point in time. So once you get the link, just connect your channels, and it can be 2 days before, it can be months in advance, but it can be also as you are joining the actual stream, right? So maybe you forgot about it or you didn't really plan for it. So now every time, if pairing is enabled on a studio link, you can just do that immediately as you're joining or after you join or even after the stream goes live. So this way you basically like pair at any given point in time. Second, we are giving the host much more control over this. So they can turn on and off their channels. And it seems that okay, people are pairing already. Nice. Okay, so that's great. Anya will show us how many paired channels we got in a little bit. But basically, the host can control the channels at any point in time, right? So, for example, they can turn off, after 5 minutes of an introduction with some sponsor, they can turn their channels off and bring in a guest and start basically streaming a specific segment to the guest pair channels. And this way they have full control over the pair channels. We took it even further, and actually we now display the titles and the streaming status of the pair channels to the host. So for example, if I'm pairing to the show, I actually renamed the post for my own audience on LinkedIn a little bit because, I didn't want the notion of there being like another same name stream. So I added my own title, and I can add my own custom details. But now we also, if the guest does that, we show that also to the host. So as a host, you see who paired, how they called this stream, and when the channels go live, you actually see that they are live. And to support all of this, we've completely rebuilt our join screen. So we've added lots of information about the stream itself, who's running the show, what's it called, and if it's scheduled, what's the date when it's coming up. Also, once you share the links with other people, they should look much more beautiful. So all this information about the stream and who's running the show is actually already rendering as you share the link on WhatsApp and so on. So we've removed lots of the blockers and hurdles from this feature, made it much more sort of subtle. And yeah, we've already heard that when people started testing it, they basically are much more successful this time because there's no more time constraint. They can pair at any time. So hopefully, give it a try and let us know what you think, because we're still looking to improve it further. So definitely give us feedback. We're all ears.
So I'm smiling like a crazy person because while you were pointing out the new things about Restream pairs, I've been watching how many people paired with us right now today, and I am just just amazed how many wonderful pair channels we got. So like we're actually right now experiencing this Restream effect of rebroadcasting this message to so many different channels. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick here just to show you what just happened. And I'm going to refresh my home screen one more time just to make sure I get to feature every single new pair that we have. And this is my host's view of the channels, right? So these are my channels, so like the key channels that we activated to start this stream. And these are paid channels, pair channels. We have 24 people who connected their channels to the stream. I am like mind blown. I remember we're thinking about like, will we even have any takers? And we did. I'm so proud. So I'm seeing the KLRN radio, Brody Rick. So also KLNR Radio paired their custom RTMP channel, which is awesome because that's a very
That's nice.
special thing to do. Technicom 360 Studios, Tom Stream, Wind Dancer Media on Twitch, as well as Rick Costa on Twitch as well. Rick Costa on, I want to say it's Rumble. Also Rick Costa on Kick. That's awesome. Shirley's Wig Shop. Hi there. This is YouTube. Imagine Studios. Tariq, who asked a question earlier, his YouTube is here as well. James Hicks with his X. Thank you so much for doing the demonstration with us. James Hicks' YouTube channel is here, as well as Leslie's Lessons Learned. I would love to check this out because I would like to learn some lessons from Leslie. Because Leslie is awesome. She's brave. She rebroadcasted this stream to her both YouTube and Facebook. So this is absolutely fascinating. You guys are great. I'm I'm like overwhelmed. Like I did not expect so many amazing people to connect. And as you can see, we're at 24 channels right now. I'm going to refresh just in case someone else paired last minute, just to see if to make sure we didn't miss anybody. But that's a lot of channels to pair. Matt, do you want to say how many total you can
Yeah, I'm
do?
really curious if we're gonna hit the limit. So I think the limits are pretty generous. You can invite, for pairing, you can invite up to 20 people, and they get 2 pair channels each. If they're on a paid account, they can pair even more channels. And basically, if they want to join your stream and be on screen in studio, that limit is 10 people on screen. But even those who cannot sort of fit in, they can still pair their channels. So as you can see, we have a pretty long list here. That's wild. Thank you all, guys, like for being brave enough and sort of restreaming the segment to your channels. We love it. That's awesome.
That is awesome. I'm just going to showcase them nice and clear one more time. You guys are the best, and we're getting into our team. So that's our that's Alex, our CEO. All right. I'm still like stoked by like the amount of response. I'm so happy to see all this. We are going to go ahead and take a few last final questions. The reason why I wanted to make sure we allow at least 20 minutes for this last Q&A segment is because you guys just experienced it firsthand, right? Like a lot of people just paired with us and saw the flow. If you have any questions, any comments, any feedback, any thoughts, any ideas on this experience in particular, or pairs in general, or use cases that we covered, now is the time to ask a question. Just drop it in the chat, and this is your live Q&A time. So let's go. All right. Rui says, when does this new feature come out? Great question. It's already out. So the original pairs were around for almost 5 years now, and the pairs 2.0 are launching as we speak. So we had silent launch a few weeks ago. Is that right, Matt? And then all these features and all these new updates.
Exactly. Yeah. We're progressively rolling it out, but now everyone should have access to it. So go ahead. It's there in your account. So give it a go.
Yeah, absolutely. So today, all the things that we demonstrated right now are available to every Restream creator. Awesome. Okay. Matthew is asking, shout me out and I'll stream on Restream today. Shout out, Matthew. Does that work? Yeah, would love to see. Yeah, would love to see. And yeah, like I said, we will be going back to those people who paired today, and we will be reaching out to you, either us personally or through our support team, and we will be giving you that additional months of Restream Pro, because we are so proud of your bravery and your courage. That was awesome. I'm so grateful that you guys paired with us and amplified our message today. Ricky is asking, so can we have people add their streams while the broadcast is live again, because for time it seemed, I think we already had that question earlier, but the answer to that question for those who is just joining or who was busy pairing earlier is yes, you can totally do that. We just demonstrated it live with the current community and the current audience. You can connect your channels in real time, and you do not have to pair in advance. You can. It might be advised for some events, but you absolutely could do it midstream, just like we did a minute ago.
And
Great
if the
question.
question is about the stream itself going live again, the studio links, they are permanent for convenience. So basically, if you have a running show, you don't need to reset the link. You can keep reusing the same link. If you enable pairs on it and you share with specific people, those people, of course, can pair just as you would expect before the show starts or during the show. Again, I think I mentioned this in the beginning. Once the stream ends, all the channels are disconnected. But if you don't reset the link, people can use it again. So be careful who you share the links with, and have sort of control over whether you want to keep it or change it, allow pairing or disable it. It's totally up to you. So hopefully the system is very flexible.
That's awesome. All right. So the Brewlinks Network is saying, I'm trying to pair, but I'm not comfortable giving you all that kind of access to control my account. What's another option? Because I want to try this out. Matt, do you want to refresh the viewers on what is actually given in terms of control and what
Absolutely.
is completely secure for you?
So you're not giving away any control over your account. You have the control. Come on, it's your account, right? You can only decide if this particular stream or its part will land on your social media that you connect, right? That's the whole access you're giving. You're not sharing any passwords. You're not sharing any account access. You still own the access. That's why the guest sort of needs to, connect their channels that they have the logins for. Yeah, and if you want to try, the best way to do it is actually with a friend or with a colleague. You can just try a short stream and basically invite them to pair to your upcoming stream and give it a go. That's the easiest part. This way, you're gonna be the host. You decide what content you stream, and yeah, hopefully this way you can really see the benefit.
Awesome. Good stuff. All right. James is asking, the ability to start a pair midstream is going to be very helpful. That is so good to hear. Yeah, we heard that from creators, especially podcasters and people who have multiple different guests, because sometimes it's not always possible to plan pairing in advance. It's also not always possible to, when you have multiple panelists and multiple guests, to get them to agree to pair for the whole thing. I personally wouldn't mind if I was a keynote that's asked her to also rebroadcast the speeches of other keynotes, but everyone is different. So that ability, I think, was truly crucial for making this a professional feature, something that people who are streaming content at the next level, to make sure that their high-profile guests are comfortable, to make sure that their producers are comfortable. That was the goal, right? Like that was what we were aiming to achieve. Yeah, awesome. All right. Right American Media. I have a paid plan, but when I select a channel, there is no paired tab to click. Interesting. So if you have,
Take this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think so. First and foremost, paired channels work for studio stream setups and encoder stream setups. It does not work if you're streaming just pre-recorded videos, but for live content, it works. So if you're selecting such a setup in your home screen, under the options menu, you should see paired channels. Or if you go to your channels, there is a tab which is called paired channels. Once you click on it, you should obtain the link. So hopefully that helps. Yeah, you can show us. Yeah, exactly. That's the button to get the link. Or you can also click on edit event or the channels, and there's a tab inside the channels model as well. So hopefully you can find it. If not, I'm sure that our folks at support can help you also in the chat. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Never hesitate to reach out to our 24/7 human support. Big shout out to them today because I saw them in the chat being absolute champions. Thank you so much for being our
Nice.
moderators and answering a lot of questions. Justin Wynn, Dancer Media. I am a storm chaser here in the US, and this looks like it will work. Oh my God. Is it like the Twisters, the movie, right? Like those guys? Uh,
Possible. Yeah.
I want to find your channel after this stream and follow you because I think this is absolutely fascinating, super courageous and adventurous, and that's the type of content I'll be like really interested in checking out. And yes, to pair for that specific use case, I immediately come up with some ideas of like how that could work. Of course, you could stream it on your own channel, but maybe your local weather channels could pick it up. Maybe your local news channels could pick it up. Maybe a few other collaborators or creators in that same category, but in other regions of the United States could pick up some of your streams because, of course, tornadoes happen very spontaneously. And yeah, restreaming that to other people's channels with instant pairs and midstream pairs could be an idea to amplify and grow. Love it. Great use case. All right, James is saying, hey, y'all, we're live testing directly with the folks from Restream, doing a global Restream pairs to see how far we can push the system. Matt, how do you feel about how far they can push the system?
Let us
I think you're
know how
mute.
far you
Yeah.
can push it. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely go for it. Like, we're very curious how far you can push it. Go in full on.
Great question from Rick right here. Can you, the host, see comments from paired channels? Absolutely, yes, we do. We see the comments, and we also should. I'm not see. Oh, okay, yeah, I found one example when the comment is coming from a paired channel. So basically, it's not coming from the main host channel. I'm gonna make a quick screenshot right here in a second and show you how that looks on the example of James, actually, out of all people. So the channel that is paired is going to, the comment from that channel is going to appear like this. I'm just going to drop and also obviously showcase our awesome feature of um, images in studio. So this is the difference, right? Like, so the restream comment is something that comes in naturally from the host perspective, and then James' comment is coming from a paired channel. So he is probably watching either on Anya's personal YouTube or on someone else's paired YouTube. But that's how I know that that comment is coming from a paired channel. So I totally see it. I can showcase it. So if I chose to show it, I could also bring it up like this on the screen. But I also have a little hint that this is coming from my guest in case I need that information for whatever purposes as a host. Good question. Let's see if we have anything else. Justin says, "I'm convinced." I love it. I'm so happy because
Thank
yeah,
you.
it should be a no-brainer. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting us know that all makes sense. Very smooth now, so that's awesome. Says Ricky. Thank you. I'm so glad. Like, if you have any other feedback or thoughts about like how the experience was for you to pair and to connect your channels, let us know. You don't have to do it in the chat. You can always reach out to our support and share because we really want to know how that was and if there's anything we can improve and make it better. Tea time with Lady Let's. Restream is the best of for all for all class. Thank you so much. This
That's
is
nice.
why this is why we wake up every day and feel inspired. This kind of comments are just like literally making my day. Very smooth now. So that's so awesome. Thank you so much. I mean, this is crazy. Like, this is so good. Good information, says Independent Joe. You are welcome, of course, anytime. Eva is saying, I'm ready to go live streaming with Restream and hopefully pairing with your guests and partners because that's how we would love for you to continue. Well, I think we are ready to wrap up. I think I see a comment from our producer that, okay, he's saying we are good on questions. What I will do after this stream is I will definitely go through some of my pair channels, such as LinkedIn and X, and see if there are any comments that we, for some reason, couldn't address. We once again encourage you to reach out to our support at any time. We have superheroes there 24/7, real humans, no bots, and you can talk to them, ask them questions. They're happy to help with technical troubleshooting as well as onboarding and just like helping you to come up with a better setup for your live shows. And we are going to do this more often from what I hear on the team. Live streams are going to be bi-weekly moving on. I will give you a little teaser for the next one that's coming in just 2 weeks. It's going to be me and our CEO, Alex. We are going to talk about viral clips and how you can repurpose your content with vertical clipping, which is done automatically in Restream. So that's an exciting one. We'll definitely announce it soon. And yeah, I just can't thank you guys enough. Big shout out to our producer, Charles, today for managing this all. And big shout out to all the people who were in the chats, engaging, asking questions, sharing, commenting, and especially doing the pairing because this is such a big deal. Yeah, any last words from you, Matt?
I mean, I'm just grateful that it's perceived as much smoother now. So that was really our goal, because for years we've seen the potential of this feature, and finally it took some time to take it to the next level. And we can't wait to see like what type of content you're gonna stream with it, how you're gonna engage completely new audiences with paired channels, and in turn grow your own audience and help sort of spread your own message. So go for it, test it. It's there, it's available now. And if you have any feedback whatsoever, please let us know. We're always listening.
And of course, if you are streaming or pairing, you can tag us on social media. We're constantly looking for customers to feature, use cases to build case studies around, something to feature on social media. This is something my team marketing is taking care of. So feel free to reach out to me directly or simply tag Restream on any social media where you stream live. We would be happy to pick it up, comment, look at the stuff that you are creating, and possibly feature you if that's something that you're okay with. So thanks again. Happy streaming with us. Lots of hearts real quick from me. And I guess we're going to do the high five because you did great. So let's do it. Boom. High five. Yay. Yay. We did it.
Nice.
That's awesome. And thanks everyone for watching and tuning in. We'll be back, and happy live streaming.